Hello everyone, and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 2 PvP and another weapon showcase. This time I am using the Mirrah Greatsword, which you can get in one of two ways. First off, you can either go through Lucatiel's storyline and she will give it to you, or you can kill her and buy it from the Hag Merchant in Majula. As for which way I did it, you guys can take a guess in the comments and figure that out yourselves. There also actually is an old Mirrah Greatsword, which you get by killing a certain Black Phantom NPC invader type thing. Very descriptive with my words, I know. If you kill him, there is a rare chance he drops the old Mirrah Greatsword, and it's a very, very, very rare chance. I don't know of anyone that's actually gotten it personally, but I have heard people have got it, and it does have the exact same stats, same scalings as this sword. So if you don't get it, then don't worry, you're not really missing out on too much. If you do get it, then hey, you're lucky. You are very, very lucky. So that's really all I've got to say about that. But that being said, this showcase does apply to the old Mirrah Greatsword as well as the regular Mirrah Greatsword. So there's that. Now, getting started with the weapon. The Mirrah Greatsword, it requires 16 strength and 20 dexterity in order to wield it. It has a C scaling in strength and an A in dexterity. The physical base damage is 250, and the attack rating is 446 on my 40/40 quality build, and that's with a Ring of Blades plus 2 equipped. So without it on, that would be an attack rating of 396. That's really not too great, but it's just a little below the average for a greatsword this time around, which is interesting and somewhat odd if you ask me, that certain smaller weapons like a battle axe or a mace have roughly the same attack rating as a greatsword. But oh well, I'm not going to question it too much. It is what it is. I'm not going to question it too much. So, other things about the weapon: it has a counter strength of 120, the poise damage is 35 per hit, and it weighs a total of 7 units. So really not too bad, nothing too out of the ordinary there, and that's really all that is going on with this weapon. Now, what makes this weapon relatively unique among the greatswords is the fact that its R2s are thrusting attacks. The two-handed R2s, that is. And that is a very, very good thing. Makes for some really cool combos and makes for a really nice looking moveset, really. That's what this weapon has, and that's one reason why I love this weapon so much. Its moveset is very nice and flowing, with one little exception, and I don't really care for, one certain attack that I don't really care for, and that'd be the regular two-handed R1. I don't know why, I don't know what it is about it, but I really don't care for it. I feel like it should have more range than it does, I guess, and I feel like that when you do the two-handed R1, the first R1, when you go into that little guard after, that's what it is when you swing and bring your sword up and around. That's a guard in certain styles of sword fighting, and I really don't care for it. I really don't care for it. Don't know why, but that's just my opinion there. Anyway, biggest pro of the weapon, definitely the moveset. Without a doubt, the moveset and how nice and flowing it is. Other good pros about the moveset would be the combos, other good pros with the weapon would be the combos and the fact that it's relatively easy to get, and you can get this weapon early on in the game if you're willing to kill Lucatiel, that is. If not, then you have to wait relatively far into the game in order to get the weapon. Overall, not really a big deal, but something worth noting. Biggest con of the weapon, I would definitely have to say there really aren't too many cons of the weapon. I mean, yes, this thing could definitely go with more damage. You could definitely have more damage. That would definitely be nice, because having the same damage output as a battle axe really doesn't make too much sense. So there's that. That's definitely something that should be improved if you ask me, but you know, if I was making the game, there'd be a lot of different things going on. So that's just my take on that. Other cons of the weapon, I would have to say it's really not much of a con. It's more of a preference thing, but as I was saying earlier, I don't care for the little flip around guard. I would rather prefer like a horizontal slash or just a vertical up-down chop like it was in Dark Souls 1. That's what I would really kind of prefer. I feel like the little guard just throws off the flowiness of the moveset. Maybe it's the fact that the way you come out of the guard, I don't really like that either. I don't know. I just feel like there's some other better way it could have been done. But that's just my opinion on that, so... Anyway, this is the last fight in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, found it helpful in one way or another. Sorry if I was a little bit rambly, and right there, first time jumping into attack. That's why they made it optional, so that the left thumbstick could make you jump. That right there is why. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.